Dr. Romocki, why are you running in District 6?
Well, first of all, call me LaHoma. And I am running because I just think that District 6 has been neglected for a few years. I realize that the person who has been representing us, I think, has not sufficiently represented our needs and our concerns in the broader body. We have concerns about, for example, services. When I walk around and I canvass in District 6, there are a few things that people are asking questions about. Now, that doesn't mean that we want government services necessarily, but I think people are asking, why are we paying, right, the highest burden of the taxes here in Granville County, but we receive the least number of services. We are concerned about the fact that what time election hours. That's a great example. People were so angry last time when most of us work outside the county, but then the hours of voting were from 9 to 5. So if you get off at 5 o'clock and you're trying to negotiate Interstate 85 or 50 or 15, you're not going to make it. And people were upset about that. I think people are also questioning why can't we have a few more recreational activities? Yes, Youngsville, yes. Wake County is very close. Franklin County is very close. Durham County is very close. But I think there are some of us who would love to enjoy and take advantage of what we have here in our county. We'd love to have more outlets here in our community to enjoy. So those are a couple of the things that I would certainly support and advocate on behalf of the constituents of District 6.
Well, thank you so much. I have one other question, and that is, so the southern end of the county in District 6, they are people who work in Wake County and they do everything in Wake County. They have no idea what's going on at the county seat. They don't want to know what's going on at the county seat.
They don't even know where Oxford is.
Right? So how do we address those people in those neighborhoods down on the Wake County line?
Well, I think that first it's a matter of education to say that even though, yes, your attention is turned toward Franklin County and Wake County and Durham County, that we need your input, we need your participation in the decisions that are made for the county. We also really need their involvement, more involvement in what's happening in the community. I respect individual choices, and if you're working all day in Wake County, of course you know probably the county better. But our county, our needs are not being served sufficiently here in the county where you're paying your taxes. You're paying your taxes.
Yes.
Right, you're paying your taxes for EMS services, for library services, for when the Board of Elections is open, where you can get your needs met here. And it would be great to have a few more businesses. They'd be more supportive, to have more commerce on the southern end. And then the last thing, I think that people who are on the southern end may be going to schools in other counties, and unfortunately, that may impact whether or not they even want to engage with the rest of the community. So I think there's a lot that we could do that could be done to bring the community closer together, even for those who are working in Wake County and Durham County.
Tell me this, is it true that Tim Karen voted to defund one of our county schools and reroute that money to his daughter's charter school?
Well, that's a very interesting question. So let me be direct. The county commissioners decide the funding levels for the various schools. I'm not going to put the fault at Tim Karen's feet. There are other county commissioners. However, the county commissioners get to decide what was that discussion and ultimately who benefits from where we send our children to school. Again, on the southern end, we're fortunate that we have a lot of choices. But what is on the table now is the fact that because we have these choices, some other difficult decisions need to be made. We're going to have to close some schools. Some schools are going to have to be closed, and how is that going to impact not just you and your family, but the entire community? And that is something that we will definitely need to consider. As far as Mr. Karen, I am not sure of his motivation. I cannot speak to his intentions, but I can certainly say that the impact of the decisions that he has participated in have been devastating to our community, and we need to change that.